call the meeting to order. If you would stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone watching at home. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee DeVore.
Present.
Trustee Gett.
Present.
Trustee Kazam.
Present.
Trustee Goff.
Present.
Trustee Wigginton.
Present.
Trustee Weisenberg.
Present.
Okay, again, welcome. We would be at announcements. We were recently invited to a meeting hosted by Senator Kaler. As I think most of you know, Senator Kaler has put us in the pipeline for $250,000 for crime prevention. And myself, Trustee DeVore, and Chief Sutton went to a meeting at Peoria City Hall, along with the Mayor and Chief of East Peoria, West Peoria, City of Peoria, and Bartonville, I think, was a group. Trustee DeVore, would you give a brief synopsis of that meeting, please?
So Senator Kaler was talking about how we could really use this funding to do whatever we could to help strengthen any of our police departments to better serve the community. So they have not given us a lot of restrictions on how to spend this money. So like for us, maybe something would be having updated body cams. The City of Peoria is using it maybe possibly in a different way. The amount of money we were given was based on population size. And so all the police chiefs kind of went through and were kind of brainstorming ideas with each other and just kind of going over that. So it was just a really great opportunity for us to be receiving this that Senator Kaler put out for us. So.
Thank you. Anything on the PD side on that?
No, just to reiterate what you and Trustee DeVore stated, it is $250,000 aimed at crime prevention. It's also aimed at mental health programs and training for your officers. I think that's one of the main angles they want to use. And with us being a smaller department, you know, we're a little bit limited as far as starting new programs. But partnering with Peoria on their initiative, what we will do is train our officers in this area, and we're working on, you know, what that will look like moving forward this year. Trustee DeVore also mentioned equipment. You know, we've had body cameras throughout our department since 2016. We could definitely use an upgrade with those. The automated license plate readers is another way we're going to spend that money. We have video cameras in each squad car. Those could be updated. So we're in the process of getting quotes for all that stuff and to kind of bring us, I guess, up to date and upgrade all of our video recording capability. As you know, it's a really hot topic nowadays. So even though we've been on the cutting edge of a lot of those topics, it's going to be nice to upgrade. But again, I go back to the mental health programs. That's going to be something that I think that Senator Kaler was really pushing, that at least we have all of our officers trained on how to deal with those type of suspects or victims, whatever it might be. And we had a really good conversation with Peoria PD on how their partnership with Unity Point and how that program will look. So like we work with Peoria on a day-to-day basis, not only just dispatched out of Peoria, but I think this just be another example of how we work together. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. We would be at approval of the Board of Trustees public budget hearing minutes from April 5th, 2022. If there's no objection, we'll approve both sets of minutes, and to approve the departmental meeting minutes from April 26, 2022. So I'd ask for a motion to approve both sets of minutes.
Make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any corrections to the minutes or discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving both of those sets of minutes signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right, thank you. We'd be at comments from the audience. If there's anyone here tonight that would like to address the board, please come forward to the podium, give your name and address, and try and keep your remarks under 5 minutes. Anyone here tonight to address the board? Going once, going twice. Comments from the audience are closed. We'd be at old business, any old business to come before the board.
I just have one update, Mayor. I just want to take this time to thank GNO for their assistance in our spring cleanup last weekend, Friday and Saturday. Had a decent turnout. We really did collect a lot of large items that, instead of going in the alleys, showed up at the dumpster at the Public Works Department. So I wanted to recognize them and also our Public Works Department, Code Enforcement, and especially Shane Murphy, who kind of spearheaded this whole thing. So I appreciate everything. Thank you.
All right, thanks for doing that, and of course, Gary Manis at GNO.
Yes.
We love him. All right, any other old business? Let's go into new business. The first piece of business is Administration and Finance. Excuse me, it's approval of Resolution 2022-03, a resolution designating Glen Avenue within the Village of Peoria Heights with the honorary street name of Roger Bergia Way. I'd ask for a Trustee DeWar, a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve Resolution 2022-03.
Thank you. And a second?
Second.
All right. Now, there are many seconds, so we'll let the clerk decide that, and we can have more than 1 second. So we'll just put in all seriousness, we'll just put everyone down as a second on that motion. Trustee DeVore, anything you want to mention here?
I think we all know how wonderful Mr. Bergia has been to our community, so I just wanted to thank Trustee Weisenberg for kind of getting this up and running for us. I think this is a great way to honor him for all the things that he's done for the Village of Peoria Heights, so I'm very excited that we're doing this, so thank you, Trustee Weisenberg.
Okay. Mike, is it safe to announce a date? Can you come up, please? And
Tuesday, May 17th, 4 o'clock.
okay.
We are,
And so the media will be contacted, the family will be here,
Yeah.
and signs will be in?
signs have not been ordered. No,
Okay.
the only ones that were made were those 5.
Can we get one or a couple before that date?
Yes, I mean, we possibly could get at least one for this. Yes, I mean, we need to
Even if
figure
we
out
have to ask one
how
back,
many we're
let's-
gonna need. I would, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I will see. They obviously will figure it out, yeah.
All right. Anyone else?
Yeah, just a question on the sign, so it'll say honorary above. and
Yeah,
then
that's
Roger-
something that that's something we'll have to get the approval of what they actually, yeah.
Okay,
Printed above, it'll say honorary, yeah. And they should be smaller than the original street sign,
okay.
not to take away from the original name of the street, but they'll be in blue, and I'll get that design going as soon as I possibly can.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Trustee DeVore.
Aye.
Trustee Gett.
Aye.
Trustee Kazam.
Aye.
Trustee Goff.
Aye.
Trustee Wigginton.
Aye.
Trustee Weisenberg.
Aye.
That passes. Madam Clerk, I apologize. I don't think I put communications on the agenda. I missed that, but I think we do. Did you bring those?
I do have some communications, yes.
We'd stop right there and read those.
All right. I have 2 letters. The first one is from Mr. Fred Bergia. It reads as follows. Dear Mike, just wanted to express my appreciation for the nice honor given in memory of my brother's years of service given to the Heights School District. You did a wonderful job in delivering the proclamation, and our family is thankful for all that was done by you and the village to honor Roger. Sincerely, Mr. Fred Bergia. I also have a letter here that was from Mr. Rusty Weber. It reads as follows. To Chief Donovan Thompson, Mayor Mike Phelan, Administrator Dustin Sutton, Peoria Heights Volunteers Association, from Assistant Chief Rusty Weber. Subject, retirement, effective May 2nd, 2022. I would like to inform you that I'm retiring from the Peoria Heights Fire Department effective May 2nd, 2022. I was born and raised with the department, made many friends to whom I consider family. I officially joined November 10th, 1994, where I served as an EMTB, engineer, captain, EMS coordinator, and assistant chief. After 27 years of serving the people of Peoria Heights almost 24/7 via the PHFD and dispatch, it's time I focus on myself. I will continue to dispatch 911 for the village of Bartonville and will remain a resident of Peoria Heights. It has been a great honor to serve the community. Thank you to all past and current members of the Peoria Heights Fire Department. Be safe. Respectfully, Rusty Weber.
All right, and then certainly, sorry to see Rusty retire. We'll miss him, and the Weber family certainly has done an awful lot for the community, and we're planning something for Rusty in his honor. All right, thank you for letting me vary from the normal order of business before us. Trustee DeVore, anything else under administration?
No, Mayor.
Okay, let's go to Public Works. The first is approval of payment for the alley pavement repair from C&G Construction Company in the amount of $13,000. Trustee Goff, it asks for a motion to approve.
I would make a motion to approve the payment for the alley pavement repair from C&G Construction for $13,000.
Thank you. And a second?
Second.
All right, back to you, Trustee Goff.
Yeah, this alley is over behind Pearl. It's been there probably since Pearl expanded their building, and I believe that was in the mid to late 80s. There's certainly a section, I drove through there, certainly a section of that alley is sinking and obviously breaking up. There's drainage issues, and it needs to be replaced. I feel that it's only in our best interest to replace it with the material that has been there previously, which was concrete. So a 60 by 14 section will be replaced for these $13,000, and hopefully that will be there for many, many, many years to come.
All right, thank you. Questions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee DeVore?
Aye.
Trustee Gett?
Aye.
Trustee Kazam?
Aye.
Trustee Goff?
Aye.
Trustee Wigginton?
Aye.
Trustee Weisenberg?
Aye.
All right, that passes. Trustee Goff, anything else under Public Works?
I do have some updates.
Please do, yep.
Mayor, well number 7, the soft start and the pump motor have been installed, and they're expected to be back in service later this week, which is good news. Brings another well back online that's been out for quite a while. And we started today, apparently we've started a new closing schedule for Forest Park Drive. It's going to be closed the first Tuesday of every month, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., April through November for regular maintenance. And I'm going to assume that regular maintenance will certainly include trash removal from the hill, because that has been a perennial problem there. PIPCO is scheduled to begin exploration and repair work on the tower fountain this week, which is good. See if we can get that going again.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Sure.
one thing I do get a lot of comments and questions about is Tower Park and the fountain. Are we close to identifying that issue?
I think, Mr. Mayor, I think it's gonna, we'll be a lot closer once PIPCO gets a good look at it.
Okay, all right.
So they're gonna have to come out and hopefully the damage won't be too frightening for us.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Superintendent Chandler has spoken with Walker Excavating and the Illinois American situation on Marietta, Monroe, Toledo. I know that Trustee Weisenberg had asked about that. The road replacement is scheduled to be completed in the next 2 weeks, depending on the weather. Now, we know the weather hasn't been, very reliable this spring. However, the village has broomed off the area and cleaned it up for the time being.
Well, Walker did that.
Walker did
Yes,
that? We
yes.
didn't do that with our sweeper? Okay. Public Works will be transporting the Quail sculpture on Wednesday and begin to prep the site at Peoria Library for its installation. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So that's Wednesday is tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll be doing that. So
Mike, will you be there to get some photos, or, okay?
Well-
No, go ahead.
Around what time? Did you say that?
I did not, because I do not know.
Okay.
We are just transporting it tomorrow. We're picking it up in Bartonville and bringing it over here.
Okay.
Needs to be cleaned up, and then the site needs to be prepped, and I believe they want to have that done by the art fair.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not going to the site?
No, it's not going to the site tomorrow, no.
Okay.
Just bringing it over here.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
So Chris, let me know.
Will do.
Can you let us know when it goes to the site, so if some of us are available, we could be over there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm sure Superintendent Chandler will keep me informed on that.
The plan is the day of the art fair,
Oh, okay.
that
good.
they're hoping to reveal it that
That's a
day.
great idea, all right.
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday the 16th. No,
14th.
14th, I'm sorry.
Anything else, Trustee Goff?
I think that's it.
Superintendent Chandler, anything?
Nope, that is all, thank you.
Okay, we'd be at miscellaneous business. If any other committee chair has anything, updates, that'd be a good time.
I have something to ask. Actually, Mr. Aldrich and I have been in conversations with Farnsworth over the last couple weeks, and they have already completed the proposal that we requested and paid for both Prospect and Monroe, and we are interested in having them at some point come and give a presentation on that, both of those proposals. So I would just like to put that on the agenda at some point.
Whenever you are ready to do so, we'll
Okay.
put it on the agenda. If it's going to be a long presentation, maybe a night when we don't have a lot of business, but
Okay,
anything else, Trustee Kazan?
that's everything.
Chief, I saw your hand up.
I just wanted to say thanks to the citizens on the 23rd of April when we stood at the cyber lane in Prospect. We raised $4,500
Oh, nice.
for the Firemen's Association.
Very nice. Wayne, can you give an update on some of the things you're working on, please? Yes, I think so.
One thing, tomorrow we're going to issue a request for proposals for Together We Play Playground. So that'll go out tomorrow, and then we'll expect those back on May 26th. So it's a request for proposals because the design is not defined exactly. So we know what we kind of want, but this will give the designer and the village and other members of the department team some time to look at the designs with the designer and just make some decisions. Also, budget, things like that aren't exactly determined yet, so there'll be some decisions to make after the submission between the village partners and the designer.
Along with advertising that, are we sending that out to people that we think could be interested? Okay.
Yes, so we know there's at least 2 interested parties, and there may be other subcontractors they need to deal with as well, so the other thing that's, you might recall, the HUD Healthy Homes program, I believe we're pretty much completed with the negotiation stage with HUD and METEC, so that program should get started soon. And I expect that I'll come to the board with some sort of a summary of the program. I know we discussed it a little bit when we got to the board, but we'll usually present some summary of the program.
I think we all know, but just for those listening at home, we've got multiple grant requests, and would you just remind everybody what that grant covers?
Yeah, the Healthy Homes program, again, through Housing and Urban Development, goes into homes with the primary goal is to do radon and lead removal, so radon inspection. Other things can be done that promote health, like mold removal, dampness, these types of things. So there will be an application process, and again, at some point we'll inform the board of our recommendations where, the eligible areas will be in the village and number of houses and things like that. You might recall there was in the grant proposal, I believe it was a $10,000 match by the village for each home done in the village. This is a 3-year program, so it'll take some time to get through the program. But, there's a lot of reporting requirements, a lot of inspections to be done, and then again, the application process by the homeowners to the village.
Anything else?
Haven't heard, I'm going to check into the DCO grant for Prospect Road. Originally, they had said we'll know by sometime in April, it was passed, so we don't know yet. So we'll make some inquiry into that. Again, that was for Prospect Road, and I think we also reported that. 2 other requests went into Senator Durbin and to Congressman Hood's office for congressional funding for Prospect Road through earmarks. So all 3 of those requests are for Prospect Road. We hope to be successful.
And then the Trailhead grant, we're expecting to hear that too soon, are we not?
That, I have to check into that.
Okay. Questions?
Did we ever determine how many houses we were going to cover under that Healthy Homes? Because I know when we talked about it originally.
I believe it's somewhere between 15 and 19 homes.
And Wayne, that'll be part of your recommendation to the board for us to vote on?
Yes, I'll come back with, and all these things have been negotiated, but, I know you had some questions the last time we talked, and so I'll try to resolve those.
Anyone else? Any other miscellaneous? Trustee Gett,
Make a motion to adjourn.
have a second?
Second.
All those in favor of the motion to adjourn, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Adjourned.